Afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. This is Annette coming at you, and I am a Laplander, 5 years out, unfilled since 2016. Give you a little background. Started my journey on September 2012, pre-up diet. I did a January 2012. I had lost 10% of my weight, which is about 9 or 10 pounds. Got my lap band at 200 pounds. I am 5'3". I used to be 5'4.5", sometimes 5'2.5", or whoever measures me. But I used to be 5'4.5" in my younger years. I'm 57 years old, and I started my journey at 200 pounds. I hate that word, journey. Path, healthy lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. My lowest weight in a year later was about 147. I try to maintain between 150 pounds is my golden. 160 is the danger zone. And what do I mean by that? Well, my body likes to stay at 160 pounds. So when I go over 160 pounds, the red light goes off, danger, danger, and I have to do a body hack to lose 10 pounds. So that's what I'm doing now for this year. So do I maintain a healthy lifestyle? Yes, I do. Do I maintain the lap band rules? Yes, I do. Am I 100% perfect? No, I'm not. But 80-90% of the time, I'm on point. Yes. Do I eat out? No. Do I cook my own food? Yes. Do I eat processed food? No. Do I eat organic? Yes. Do I eat non-GMO foods? No. I'm organic, non-GMO 95% of the time, 10% animal-based. What's that mean? Well, I have an unfilled lap band, and I get stuck still, believe it or not. Got stuck on a piece of chicken just the other day. Lucky me. And it sends myself into an inflammation mode. I have lymphedema. I ruin my body. I turn my body into an inflammation shitstorm in 2016. Why? Because the doctors told me, oh, you're eating too much. You got to exercise more and eat less. I kept doing that. And I kept tightening my lap band. I'm still hungry. I'm not losing weight. Oh, let me give you some more fills. And then to the point where my body became so angry, or whatever you want to call it, got a gut bacteria. I got my, what do you call that, hernia back. I kept getting stuck, throwing up. I've been throwing up PB, and we don't call it throwing up. And it's not purging or whatever you call it. It's because if you look back on my videos, when you get stuck, it causes percolation inside of your stomach gastric juices. So you can tolerate it only for a few minutes, and then you got to just expel it into the toilet. When it expels, it becomes like a blob of mucus, chyme, or whatever you want to call it. Can't get my lap band out because I have no health insurance. I lost my job in June, where I laid off. So I've been working on my body since June of 2017. What's it working on your body? Well, I've been exercising twice a day, doing my meal preps, doing what I have to do to stay healthy, right? Yeah. So I'm a new path now. I'm working to be got my spin instructor license. I'm going to be a personal trainer. Yes. So I'm going to help people. I'm going to help people that are in my situation. My situation, well, postmenopause, have problems with weight, have lymphedema or lymphatic disorder, have problems with metabolism, have problems with losing weight, staying on track, and I'm sure there's people out there like me, like women like me. So I'm not really going to focus on the younger folks, like 20 years old, because they don't want to be bothered with a 50-year-old woman. But my age group, which is the baby boomers, considering the Americans are 60-70% obese, there's a lot of them out there, and a lot of them with medical diseases. I'm lucky because do I take any medications? No. Do I run to the hospital with infections? No. So I'm considered relatively healthy. Got some muscle building. Do I look like a beauty queen? No, because I can't afford cosmetic surgery. But lucky for you that who have. I don't have $15,000, $20,000 in my bank account or somebody to give me that, or I'm not going to take out a personal loan for sure. So this is the body that I got to work it, right? So here you go. Make it happen. That's what I do. Make it happen every day. I make it happen because I don't want to go down like a Titanic ship, right? And that's what happens to the human body. I've seen it. I've witnessed it in healthcare. I've seen it in my development because I live in an over 555 community, and I don't want to be some shrunken shrew with a hump on my back and have to run to the hospital all the time and become a victim to become a medical establishment. No, I'm not going to become a victim of the medical establishment for sure. So, you know, it's kind of like an awakening of me since 2012 because I've done some awakenings, and I've opened my eyes to a lot of things. Can't be like I was when I was 20 years old, right? Can't go back there. Can't turn the clock of being a young body, a young person. That's my little grandbaby. Yeah, he's my love. Next generation of my DNA. Yeah. So this is me when I was between 20 and 23 years old. That's my friend Tracy. So I had a normal body. I mean, really, and I didn't even have to work at it that hard. When you're that young, you don't have to work on it, right? I didn't have to work on it very hard. But I did have to watch a little bit what I ate. But in those days, I had a young metabolism. Now I'm post-menopause. I got all this hormonal stuff going on. I've been to doctors trying to open Pandora's box, changing the paradigm so many times. I don't know, but I just keep plugging it along. And you can check back on my videos because it's all there. It's all there. I've documented it. It's true. I've been transparent. There's no fake stuff. There's no changing the lens or filtering the lens or pretending. That's me. That's me. And that's my struggles. You know, I'm perfectly transparent about my journey, about my path. And I don't pretend, and I don't try to deceive people. And that you get what you see on my videos, that's exactly what I am. So anyway, I'm on a new path of personal training, and I can't wait to get started. I've had some difficulties, yeah. So hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be doing that, you know. And I hope to move down south and get out of this area of the Metro Washington area and go down south where it's warm to start the next phase of my life, right? Living is cheaper, so I don't have to work so hard because I don't want to go back to work full-time, working in an office setting and all working with all those people and those cutthroat people, and I'm certainly not going back to healthcare. So, yeah, so that's the story. So I got my vitamins up there, and I do add some turmeric in the capsules, and then I eat them or put them down my gut, or I take a bath in it. Just did a detox bath, and it's Epsom salt, baking soda. Did my manual lymphatic drainage and my skin brushing. So I'm getting ready to go out to the garden and walk a little bit, do some exercise. And here's my afternoon meal. This is what I'm going to be eating today. I have some yogurt, which is for my gut, and then I have some probiotic. There's a banana, and there's some a little bit of oranges. I got my Fiji water. I got my distilled water with a little bit of lemon and coconut. That'll be today. And then some bruised banana. I got an egg, and then some later on for dinner, some broccoli and another egg. So there's 2 eggs there. That's my protein for today. And I like to stay under 1,000 calories. Probably burn about 300 calories. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and maybe I'll tune in when I'm out in the garden. Bye-bye.